guys, you see this barn behind me? This is the barn for Farmlore, a master plan community here in Brighton, Colorado. And I don't know if you can use your imagination, but this barn used to be run down and abandoned. See, I grew up in Brighton, Colorado, and doing things that high schoolers would do. We came, stopped here, and we're going to enter the abandoned barn. Completely run down, completely overgrown with trees, shrubbery, and I was about this close to 3 spiders about this big before my friend grabbed me and said, "Stop!" And I looked up and he saved my life. All jokes aside, guys, this is the barn of Farmlore. As you can see, I'll give you a look. They've done an incredible job renovating this barn and keeping the roots of Brighton together. Now, the great thing about this barn is it's gonna be the focal point of this master plan community, where they are leaving it open to either be a coffee shop, a brewery, an event center, a farm to table restaurant. And I'm super, super excited to see what they do with this amazing focal point of this community. Now, behind the barn, you can see they're already starting to build homes. And guys, this is a master plan community. What I mean by a master plan community is it's kind of a little town slash community within a community. So we're in Brighton, Colorado here, but Farmlore will be its own little hub. So if you're buying a house here, the whole goal here is for you to kind of live and stay within your little community, whether or not it's hanging out at whatever this is gonna be, hopefully a coffee shop, restaurant, a community center, a place where all of the community members can really gather. And then if you can see, there's tons of open space around it. Farmlore will also be doing parks, open space, and potentially a rec center. If you're looking to buy a house in Colorado, you've got to check out Brighton for many reasons, but one of them is this brilliant plans, master plan community of Farmlore. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing this place grow. And one of the best parts about it all is the price point is very, very much attainable for most buyers. Not to mention, they have, at this point in time, 3 different builders. And of those builders, they have 4 different products. Meaning, we've got KB Homes, that's right here. KB Homes has the villas, and then they have their standard selection. The villas are gonna be townhomes, and then you're going to have a different product, which is going to be single family homes. You've got a similar product in Century Homes. It's gonna be single family homes with a backyard, 2-car garage, just like a standard single family home. And then you're going to have Taylor Morrison, which is going to be building that way. We'll see if we can get a tour of one of those today, maybe Century Homes, but we're definitely going to see if we could check out KB Homes for you. But Taylor Morrison Homes is a unique product. And what I mean by that is it's a single family home, but it's going to live similar to a townhome, and there's gonna be less maintenance because you don't have as big of lot. It's a lot of times called an alley loaded home or a patio home, if you will. So it's in between a townhome and a single family house. Now, the great thing about those homes is that, again, price point is very attainable because you're not having to spend the money on what you would need to spend on a single family home, but you're still getting all of the living capabilities and accessibilities as if you were buying a single family home. And then you've got the townhome product here, which is great. Some people don't want a yard. Some people don't want the exterior maintenance, etc. So they're gonna have something for everyone here. The price point's going to be great. And unfortunately, I don't have a drone. Guys, let me know in the comments if you've been following my page, if you think I need a drone. I kind of think I do, because I'd like to give you a better lay of the land, but I'll leave it up to you guys. I also want you to comment and whether or not you appreciate the home tours. Because if we don't need to go through these homes and do home tours for you guys, we could just jump straight to map tours, more insights and information. But I think it's kind of cool to get our hands on and eyes on the actual homes that we're looking at in these communities. Now, before we do a home tour, I just want to show you one of the bright spots of this neighborhood. is you might not be able to see it. Over there is the shopping center called the Prairie Center. Now guys, that's where just about everything's happening in Brighton. In regard to, you've got Target, you've got Kohl's, you've got Home Depot, not to mention all the food places. Newly coming to Brighton is Olive Garden. We've got In-N-Out Burger coming, and Raising Cane's just opened their doors. And guys, those are just the new food places. That's not to mention Chick-fil-A, obviously McDonald's, but we've got Quiznos, we've got Heidi's Brooklyn Deli. So most of what you're going to be doing in regard to eat out is likely going to be up there. But even if you want to jet down to Main Street, you're within a 5-6 minute drive. And for those of you that are commuting to Denver for work or the surrounding areas in the Denver metro, you've got I-76 5 minutes away or less. You've got Highway 85 5 minutes away or less. Guys, the location here is prime for Brighton, Colorado. And once you jump on those highways, you're gonna be down to Denver in roughly 20 to 30 minutes. You're gonna be to DIA in roughly 20 to 25 minutes. And if you're headed out to the mountains for the weekend, guys, you could be there in as soon as 40, 45 minutes. So location is really, really good here, especially for the price point. If you were to go down south, if you were to go west of I-25, all of these homes would likely be increased about $100,000 to $200,000. So you're still getting a great deal of amenities, but the price point is reasonable. The price point is more attainable, more attractive, and you're not breaking the bank, but you're still getting a lot for your dollar. So that's it for the intro of Farmlore. Let's go see if we could take a look at KB Homes right here, and then we'll jump into a quick map tour so I can actually show you on the map just how close you are to the Prairie Center, what's all over there, and I'll give you just a highlight reel of Brighton itself so that when you guys end up selling your home and relocating to Colorado, or maybe you're selling your home, you already live in Colorado, and you're looking to upgrade, maybe you're a first-time home buyer, all this information is going to be great and is a must watch if you're looking at Brighton. Guys, comment down below what you're looking forward to seeing most and what you'd like to see most on the next video. All right, guys, I'm gonna take you through a KB home. I just got done meeting with the sales manager. She's great. She gave me a rundown of everything. But what we're gonna show you today is not the townhomes, which are amazing. I've been in KB townhomes before. If that's what you're looking for, comment down below and we'll do another video where we tour those. But what we're gonna take a look at today is KB Homes single families. So you've got the ranch style here that's modeled in the 2-story, and we're gonna walk you in the 2-story. Now, as we're walking through, guys, I'd love to tell you the obvious, this is the kitchen, bathroom, but you're gonna see that. So what we're going to do before we head in is give you actual insights of what you should be looking for, the questions you should be asking when purchasing a new build. As we're going through that, I'll let you look at the beautiful home. And look, I'll be quite frank, my guess is I'll end up stating the obvious. It's just what we realtors do. Well, let's go in. See, I'm already wanting to do it. You got the powder bath off the main floor. Here's the thing, guys. What I love about new builds is you see this back wall right here. In all the model homes, they do such an incredible job with upgrades. For instance, a lot of times these railings will just be drywall and they've got it open all the way up top. So as you're going through new builds, you think about those things, ask the builder about those things, walk through with the builder and say, hey, what's standard with this floor plan? Guys, love this floor plan, by the way. I love it. First off, Christmas decoration is on point, but look how open it is. I have 3 kids. Being able to be in the kitchen or on the table or on the couch watching TV and all being a family in one room, amazing. But back to asking the builder. So you see this back wall, this is all upgrade, right? So ask them as you're walking through, are these floors standard? Are the countertops standard? Does it come with backsplash or not? It's not gonna come with this under cabinet lighting, which is amazing. And so just make sure you ask those types of things. You see these amazing light fixtures that you're falling in love with? Like, ask them. One of the things I love about what builders are doing nowadays, not all of them will do this, but KB does, these kind of farmhouse style sinks. Love it. I don't know whoever thought it's a good idea to like separate sinks in the middle, but those farmhouse sinks are amazing. And guys, backyards, decent size here. Decent size backyards with KB homes. Love that. Love that, because my kids are always outside playing. Pantry here. Guys, I don't know if you've lived in a house without a pantry, but having a pantry is very underrated. Very underrated. I mean, to be able to have all that storage plus cabinet space was a must-have for us when we bought our last home. All right, so again, love, love, love that it has a loft. Now, ask the builder, is this loft standard or does it come standard as a bedroom? And remember, these typically are upgrades. So you'll have drywall here most of the time. That might not be the case with KB. I would need to ask, but you know, you'd have drywall and then maybe a loft, or maybe they do a standard bedroom. Likely they'll give you the option. So if the house isn't already built and you're purchasing ground up, meaning you're starting at dirt and then purchasing a home before it's built, you typically get the options of what upgrades you want and don't want. But if it's already built, those options are going to be made by the builder. Come on, guys, look at this decoration. Like, look at this. Their stagers do such a great job. The wallpaper, everything is just on point. Okay, so they did real tile. I love that. Some builders will get away with just doing linoleum. It looks like they also did real tile here. That's great. Some builders would do just plastic inserts. Now, again, that might be the standard. Like this isn't granite countertops. So just stuff to look out for as you're looking at builders. And for those of you really actually interested in buying a home in Colorado and you're interested in new builds, call me. I'll walk you through. I already know a lot of the builders and what their standard build features are, and I can just walk you through it quick on the phone call. So feel free to reach out. Numbers on the screen, and I would love to serve you guys. Tour you around, not only Farmlore and Brighton, but all the master plan communities that would make sense in the location you're looking at. So that's it for today, guys, in terms of the home tour. So you have the 3-bed with a primary, and then if you have the need, you've got another area here that you can turn into a bedroom. Otherwise, kids' playroom, craft room, man cave, a little extra entertainment area, like whatever your heart desires. Lofts are great for just extra living space. And then you've got the 2 bedrooms there. And look, if you need the 3rd bedroom, maybe you have 3 kids like myself, like do the 3rd bedroom, cool. But maybe you do bunk beds and still keep this as functional living space. I don't know. Anyway, this is it, guys. This is the KB home. Now, pricing on KB homes. And I'll tell you something I love about KB homes here in a second. But pricing on KB homes for the single family homes is about $500 to $600-ish. Now, what I love about these KB homes is that they offer basements. Guys, I don't know about you. I don't know if you know this, but in Colorado, a lot of builders don't do basements. If they do basements, it's generally an upgrade, as it is with KB homes, and they can tend to be wildly expensive. With KB homes, you're going to be typically low 6 to mid 600s with a basement, but totally worth it, guys. Totally worth having a basement. And if you really want, they will give you the option to finish it, which is awesome. Guys, I'm telling you, not a lot of builders are going to offer that. If they offer the basement, they tend to not offer the ability to finish it. So love that KB Homes does it. Guys, this is it for this floor plan. And just to kind of give you an idea, KB Homes has, let me think of the list, 7 different models. So the cool thing is if you love KB Homes, not in love with this model, we've got 6 other homes we can look at. Now, obviously, this was a 2-story. If you're looking for a ranch, they have 3 models. If you're looking for a 2-story, they have 4 different models. And this one is the lower on the square footage. So if you're looking for something more square footage, I got you. Drop in the comments, let me know, reach out to me directly, and either we can do a FaceTime tour or we'll do another video tour just like this of Farmlore and go a little bit more in depth. As I mentioned, there's 2 other builders here, but I wanted to showcase KB first because they have more of a footprint in Farmlore than the other builders, and I just love KB's product. So with that, guys, we're done with our home tour. I hope this was insightful. Couple other bonus tips for you guys. As you're looking at builders, ask them, is there an HOA? If so, what is the fee and what do they cover? Is there a metro district? How much are the taxes? And is there a metro fee? Those 2 questions are really going to help you run accurate numbers, because if you fall in love with this community and then go find out taxes are super high, HOA super high, and they don't even cover anything, like, you know, that's stuff you got to know. Now, one of the things that I found out in talking with my great sales rep in there is that this barn that I showed you guys at the start of the video, it's just right there. I mean, it's close. That barn, what's really, really cool about that is they want community input as to what's there. So as the community fills up, as these homes get sold, as people start moving in, you guys will actually get a say in what's over there, which is amazing. I really, really hope, selfishly, that it's like a coffee shop, a restaurant, a brewery. All of those would be so, so cool and really elevate just the entertainment and social aspect of Brighton. Guys, wait, before we go into the office, I just want to let you know, these townhomes have little side yards and they have 2-car garages. And some of them have basements. And we're talking mid-4s to like low 5s. Now, granted, I know you can get a house, but like, if you don't want all the maintenance of a house, this is a great opportunity for you. And if you get in at the 450s, like, that's a really good price. Not to mention, you get a 2-car garage. It's gonna live like a home. You don't actually share a wall. Love these. And you get a small yard. You could xeriscape it, still have a place to let the pup out if you guys have dogs. We've got to do another video and do a tour of these ones. Guys, welcome to the office. Let's take a look at the map. I highly encourage you guys to visit the website. It's super cool to get to know the community a little bit better, what the vision of the community is. You've got an interactive map here, and just it's cool to know the history of the development that you are looking to purchase in. So highly recommend go to the website, but let's dive into the map. So as you can see here, we've got the Farmlore barn here, 10,000 square foot barn, once the place where flower bulbs were stored. Interesting, didn't know that. This will become the beating heart of the community. Possibilities for the space could run the gamut from restaurants, coffee shop, brewery, event space. We talked about that in the video. Right here, you've got orange and yellow. Those are KB homes. We toured the orange one yesterday. That's single family. Yellow homes are townhomes. You got Century Communities over here in maroon, and then Taylor Morrison in the red. And guys, if you want me to do a further tour of Farmlore, I'll go back and I'll walk through those ones for you. So just drop it down in the comments if you're interested in seeing more, or just reach out to me, guys. My number's on the screen, as is my email. Just reach out directly and we'll schedule a time to go tour Farmlore in person. No obligation, guys. Ultimately, we just want to do what's best for you guys and set you up for success in the next purchase. But those are the 3 builders. Now, as you can see in all this kind of gray, white-ish space, all this will be developed right here into other homes. My guess is there's going to be other builders. Any good master plan community, and from my perspective, always has multiple builders, which I love. It gives a diverse product. You don't just have KB Homes, Century, Taylor Morrison, but you have other things to choose from. And so all this gray space will be developed in different phases. So you have phase 1 build out, which is these 3 builders. And then you'll have phase 2, phase 3, I'm guessing 4 or 5. and this community will be built out. But if you take a look here, what's really cool is you have future neighborhood park, which will be one of 4 planned 3-acre neighborhood parks. So you'll have plenty of parks, plenty of connection to nature, open space, and it's all within a 1/4 mile walking distance. They're saying that any house that you own in this neighborhood will be within a 1/4 mile walking distance of park. How cool. Talk about a sense of community. At the heart of the community, you have the future rec center, which is super exciting. Details of the rec center are still to be determined, but fitness facilities, meeting spaces, and outdoor pool are all part of the plans being considered. Guys, just know anytime you're buying into a master plan community, a lot of times they'll have these really cool interactive maps, and they'll show you what they plan, but it's just a plan. It's not etched in stone, in concrete. This could change, but they're saying, hey, this is what we plan to do. I'm hoping that they follow through with their plans. The barn's already there, so that, from my perspective, will absolutely be something that they execute upon their plans. But the future rec center, to be determined. And then they have the future community park, which would be a grand lawn to host movie nights, summer concert series, and a bit of friendly competition with possible pickleball, athletic fields, and basketball courts. Guys, sign me up for pickleball. We need more pickleball courts in Brighton. I would love to see that. And last but not least, guys, you're going to have some open space here. Prairie Lakes regional open space just to the east of the neighborhood. Super, super cool. So on the weekends, you'll have plenty of stuff to do within the neighborhood, especially if they develop this out as they plan. Really, really exciting stuff here in Brighton. Now let's go to the map. First off, thank you, Google Earth. How cool is this? You can see the mountains in the back here. You can see Lafayette and Louisville and all the different areas and towns. And you've got Berry Patch Farms here close to Brighton. In Brighton. And then all the different neighborhoods. So really, really like this view, but let's scroll over to Farmlore. So this is it, guys. This is Farmlore. From 144th, all this area right here is going to be developed into Farmlore, the rec center. You've got the barn right here. And what's interesting, look at this. You talk about the historical roots of Brighton being rooted in farming. You have this little farm right here. You have the barn right here that's been renovated. So all of this is Farmlore. Now, what's really cool about Farmlore, as I mentioned in the video, this is the Prairie Center shopping center. You've got a ton of shopping here. PetSmart, Kohl's, you've got Home Depot, Target, Dick's Sporting Goods, and then not to mention most all of these buildings are going to be some sort of food, as you can see with all these orange dots. Chick-fil-A, Red Robin, Buffalo Wild Wings, you've got Chili's. Dude, who doesn't like Chili's? I mean, it's not going to be your steak and wine, but like that's where you go for just a normal night out. Love Chili's. And what's really exciting, you can't see it on the map, but they're currently in construction. You'll have an In-N-Out Burger here. You'll have an Olive Garden here. We've got a Texas Roadhouse and then Raising Cane's. You don't see it here, but it just opened. I've been there 3 times in the last week and a half. So you've got a ton of shopping here. Not to mention, guys, Farmlore being right here, you're super close to downtown Brighton, which is, scroll over, it's right here. Like almost literally about a 5 to 6 minute drive to Main Street. You're going to have a bunch of good eats, things to do around town. And if we zoom out here real quick, just can I give you a bigger picture of Brighton? So let me just back this out for you guys. So so we've got Farmlore right here, Water Park here. You've got Bar Lake State Park. You have to go to Bar Lake State Park. You can fish there. You can't recreational boat. But there's a bird watching conservatory. It's a 9-mile loop around the lake. We have bald eagles. Really, really cool place. Being that we're not in the mountains, some of you will still want that kind of sense of nature and, the Colorado-esque feel to it. So you'll have that with Bar Lake State Park. And then right here, again, within like a 5-minute drive, you have King Soopers Marketplace. And the Marketplace is a much bigger store. So you have anything from clothes there to food to house products, etc. King Soopers Marketplace is where you likely do all of your shopping. And then a quick 15-20 minute drive and you're at Costco. And I'll show you that, but just by tilting the map here. Costco Costco Wholesale is just right down Highway 7 right here. You've got Denver Premium Outlets within a 20-minute drive, Orchard Town Center within a 20-minute drive. And then if you just look down the chute here, as I mentioned in the earlier video, I-76 is right here. And you can see it's a direct shot all the way down into Denver, which is right here. Guys, might look far on the map. You're going to be in Denver within like 25, maybe 30 minutes. And what's great about Brighton is you see I-76, it's this road right here. And then you've got I-20 or Highway 85 right here. You could pick either one depending on traffic. They converge here. And then once you converge, you're pretty close into Denver right here on I-25. And again, one of the great parts about Denver or Brighton is you're in the suburbs. So once you get through this kind of congestion right here or converges, it's smooth sailing for the most part on 85 I-76 where traffic is not bad at all. So that is the map tour, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what community you want me to tour next. We've got a ton of incredible communities, master plan communities, new builds, and maybe you don't want a new build tour. Maybe you want some of these older neighborhoods, maybe kind of the gems of where you would find acreage property. Whatever it may be, guys, please let me know. I'm happy to make the drive, do the content. One of the communities on my list is going to be Painted Prairie. Painted Prairie Painted Prairie has won the Community of the Year award, I think 2 or 3 times in running. Really, really cool community. This is out closer to the airport, Gaylord Rockies Convention Center. But if you can see, this is Painted Prairie right here, and the airport's right there. So would love to do other videos for you guys. Let me know what you're most interested in down below. And again, guys, I am a licensed agent here in Colorado. I've been doing this game for 10 years and have worked with investors and first-time home buyers, people selling and moving out of state, people selling and moving into state. And so I've done it all. I service the Denver metro area and really, really love to just serve you guys at an exceptionally high level. And for those of you selling your home, moving into Colorado, we have a ton of content on the page with tips and insights on what that process looks like and how to set yourself up for success. And if you're currently in Colorado, selling maybe your first or second home and looking to upgrade into the 10-year plus home, we've got you covered with all the information about the process you need to set yourself up for success and not be one of those horror stories where you were getting to the closing table and find out everything fell apart. Because we don't do that around here. Now, granted, I know some of that I can't control, but for the most part, we're going to set you up. I know some of that I can't control, but ultimately, a lot of that has to do with just setting you up for success, communicating properly, communicating frequently, and ultimately giving you guys a remarkable experience. Again, thanks for joining the channel. Reach out if you have questions. My number, my email is on the screen. I'm the one answering those, not some call center, not somebody on my team. You're going to be talking with me directly, and we'll catch you on the next one.